Hi, my name is Anne. I'm a compulsive overeater. I eat 3 whey and measure meals a day from the gray sheet. I commit them to my sponsor. I don't eat in between my meals no matter what. And abstinence is the most important thing in my life. My abstinence date is the 7th of June 1992, which means that last Friday, I celebrated 32 years, which is a very long time in GreySheet. So I have more time in GreySheet than when I was binging. So you can understand that finally, today I just have a GreySheet life. You know, all is made around GreySheet. So even if I remember why I started GreySheet, and that's why I'm going to share with you, because it's a Newcomers meeting. So I really want to focus on this topic because the name of a group is very important. So what GreySheet gives me today is a recovery. Why I stay abstinent after 32 days? This is a question. And I have 3 answers. Every day I keep in mind that I want to stay in GreySheet first for the food plan, because I want to stay abstinent, which means that just before coming to GreySheet, I was close to go to a psychiatric hospital. So I was vomiting 4 times a day. I was spending all my money. This is something, but also I was, my mind was it was too much to cope with life in a normal life. So at this point, I know that I don't want to harm myself, to harm my body, and my mind also, because the obsessions and the troubles around relapse, about finding a new way to control my food. It was too painful. So it was too painful, and GreySheet is a solution for me. And also because of the spirituality of this program. And for me, spirituality means to be in alignment with my body, my mind, and my spirit, because I was always in contact, in connection with God, praying God, begging God to help me to recover, but it was not in alignment with my body and my mind. And now, of course, it's not about perfection, but it's about having something around the 3 levels. So this is about the food plan. So my first reason to stay in GreySheet. And the second one is that I have learned in GreySheet to have a better life in between meals. Of course, my meals are delicious and no more cravings, but then how to live in between those meals. It's not about I am waiting for the next meal. This was at the beginning, and it was normal to just, no, it's not time. It's not time. It is not time. And if you not remember, this is not the good word, but when I started, I was without Zoom, without internet, without the GreySheet literature, without no English. It was just, I was in a kind of GreySheet desert somewhere. Now it's like totally different. And that's why I believe that my withdrawal was quite very, very difficult, because even if I was not alone, but I was more isolated than I am today. So today I just enjoy this way of life, because it's I can have support everywhere all the time in many different ways. So this is my second reason to stay in GreySheet. And my third reason now, because of maybe 32 years, maybe, It's to spread the message to the compulsive eater who still suffers. This is something very, very, very important to me, because it's not just to say to someone, do GreySheet. Because in my history, it was a process. I arrived in GreySheet after many, many, many experiences and many denial about the solution, because it was too difficult for me at the beginning to hear that I was addicted to sugar, flour, alcohol, and it was no sugar forever because it was too much. So I had my own process, and I really, this is my idea, not that everyone do GreySheet, but at least know more about food addiction and find their own way. GreySheet is my solution, but it's one of the solutions that I believe. So what also I found in GreySheet on different levels, but on the physical level, it was my dream when I was a teenager to have a weight, not the perfect weight, but the weight, a good weight. And so I had this luxury to have the same weight for 32 years. And this, for a woman, is like me, is very important. To dare wearing skirts, dress, colors, and not be ashamed in them is something I think that normal people outside the GreySheet can't understand. And sometimes they say, oh, you look pretty. And it's more than I look pretty, because it's a result of living in the solution. And yes, and also some, the body image also is very important to me, because I was numb in my disease, unable to move sometimes. It still happens anyway, but less. And I have learned to take care of my body, to do sport. For instance, I walk a lot. I do some dances in a big group of old people to do some choreography. So it's a lot of fun in that. But it's really a good way to feel my body, the muscles and the bones, to move and to enjoy the sun, to feel the air, or those senses is a result of doing the GreySheet. And of course, there is also the mind, and the mind is something that I have, of course, a better positive mind. It's due to my activities, because like with the food, I can choose my food, but I can also choose my activities, my friends, the events. And I am in a town where I am very lucky, because there are a lot of events all the time, free most of the time, very good, very high quality. And I am able to enjoy, because I'm not thinking about food all the time. This year, what was special, I lost one sponsor, my sponsor, who was French, and it was really a privilege to speak in French with him. And now I remember Paulina was one of my sponsors, and she was speaking quite good French, and it makes a total difference. Anyway, this is my journey to have to speak in English all the time, or most of the time. But then I found a new sponsor in America, and it's about being open-minded. That, of course, it's the way it is. The way it is. Something that I really enjoyed was the London Roundup in last May. I was in an apartment with 4 other GreySheeters, and this is the other side of being French. I was with someone from Bulgaria, someone from Spain, someone from England, and someone American. So 5 different nationalities. And it went very, very, very well. It's very special, this kind of spirit in GreySheet, when there are different culture, different personalities, different foods, different ways of cooking, different interests. So this was something very, very important. Also, because it's something, I had a sponsor, a newcomer in France. And what I do with newcomers, I read with them the food plan. So, and we share experience, questions. I always love doing that. And also then it's about the clarification, how to integrate the clarifications in my life. It's not the Bible, it's just suggestions and guidelines. So we discuss about that. And then we do the doctor's opinion in this book, because it's very clear about the nature of this disease. So this is what I do with this sponsor. And also now I believe that I do more, of course, because of technology and because I know more people in GreySheet. I have heard of so many experiences. So I am, it's not I am willing, so it was an inspiration for me to do more service in terms of being a part of this community in a way that I really enjoy, because I have a lot of choices in doing service. So my favorite is the French Zoom meeting. There is one meeting on Thursday, every Thursday, and so I am in this meeting. I am always in this meeting. I am the GSR of this meeting, and we subscribe for to be a delegate for the conference, because I feel it's important for a small group to be a part of the big group. And in this, we have a WhatsApp group, and also we have created a French YouTube channel, which is on the website. And I am a part of the literature committee, and we've just finished to translate a pamphlet. So it's finished. In fact, it's the reviewer is reading it again, and little by little we will have more French literature. And then so I believe it's quite my time. So I just want to say that a very important experience in my family life this year, because I have a granddaughter who is very selfish, and I, at one point, I didn't love her. I said, no, not this one. And because of GreySheet, and I asked for support, because it's my granddaughter anyway. So it's a process also. So at the end, it was okay. I will love her as she is. And it went perfectly well, and like it was something like a step 9 to. We went together to Morocco, in the desert, and we spent 2 nights in the desert. We do the camels, all those things, and it was really good time.
1 minute left, Anne. 1 minute left.
Thank you. It was a very good time to be together and to love each other, and it's really a miracle to go for I hate you to I love you. It was just something because of GreySheet. So what is next for me? First in JSA, I know that I will attend the Paris Roundup in September, followed then by the Madrid retreat. Let's see if I can go to Dublin in August, because it's holidays and I have 3 grandchildren, so it's a little bit, I don't know. And also, I really want to learn how to receive what life has to offer to me, to not be afraid to receive, and to be open to the unexpected. So this is me, and thanks for being there.